It's just such a struggle with the economy now for food. You know, when you lose your job, it's tough. With one loses it and the other loses it.
It's heartbreaking at times. It really is to realize that there are so many people in need in an area that you think is doing okay, you know, your own neighborhood kind of thing.
I'm an elderly person. I'll be 66 this year, and I am on a strict budget. I get Social Security once a month, which comes on the third Wednesday of each month. Unfortunately, by the time it comes, I already owe it all. So coming here has been a blessing to me and a blessing to a lot of people that I know come on a weekly basis.
Well, I started coming here because I did community service, got a traffic violation, fell in love with the people here, fell in love with the staff, and I also had a need at that time because I'm a realtor, but things are slow and I've had a really hard financial situation. So I started helping out. So I do in the clothing, I help out, and I love it here. The people are wonderful. They're very sincere, they're honest, and the food is wonderful, and it's been a tremendous blessing to me during my hardship.
When I first moved out here in August, I had a rough time getting things situated and getting myself settled in this state. I came out here from New York, and they helped me provide for my family, and I have 4 handicapped children that I take care of, and they help with supervising what I need to feed them and keep the family going and provide for them. And they have been very well helped and well needed.
Well, as you probably know, Sister Genevieve started it when she was 70 years old. She retired when she was 85. So this is all her work. Started out, we owned only this building in the beginning, and then we bought the other building, which is clothing, education, and referral, and we keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And the need for services is really amazing. A lot of people believe it's the core problem is the lack of education here. Well, I don't know that. I'm not, in that field. But we do have an education service where the qualified teachers will tutor anybody. And we have clothing room to help them, get some clothes and sheets and shoes. And the food part is our biggest part because we're probably serving about 750 people a week. And we're trying to do it with the best possible food we can get.
Here in Rio Rancho, most of the people here are aware of St. Felix Pantry and support it very much, but there are a lot of Rio Rancho people who have had very good jobs and have, in the past economic situation, or the current economic situation for the last year or so, have been losing those nice, good jobs. And they're walking in and saying, I've never done this before, I've never had to do this before. Professionals, and they're saying, my family, we just need some help with some food right now. And we're here to help them. And then we said, that's why we're here. We're here to help you bridge over until things are better for you. Then we have people coming from other communities farther out than Rio Rancho. And some of them are very needy and always have been and always will be. But they're coming because you can come here every week. Most places you can only come every 4 weeks, once a month, or every 6 weeks. Many pantries have to because they have to spread it out. But here, Sister Genevieve said, no, we're here to help the people get food on their table. That's the only reason we're here. So weekly, and that's where we're trying to maintain that.
So I just want to say thank you, for your help. Thank you for being open for the public. It's greatly appreciated, and we don't know what we would do without you.
What we've been trying to do the last couple of years is get a lot of grants and upgrade our nutritional food. Like we're able to buy eggs and potatoes and things of that nature, although the majority of our food is donated. But the Catholic Foundation's been very good to us, and we appreciate that because that's how we buy our good food. I think what it is you get a chance to give a lot back. you know, to help the people who are not as fortunate as others. And because I have a nursing background, I can do more with, I'm usually the food buyer and the inventory person for the food, and so I can usually get better stuff. And that's one of the main things I do. But a lot of our clients, now I've been here 15 years, and I've seen grandma, and then I've seen the daughter, and now I'm seeing the next generation. I grew up in New York, and I don't know if you're familiar with Cabrini Green or Henry Hudson. You're born into poverty, you live in poverty, and you stay in poverty. And that's the way a lot of it is here. And that's why a lot of people think that core education is so important. And by feeding people and clothing people and giving them some referral service, you kind of bring them up a little bit, and hopefully they'll have hopes and dreams and goals. And you will all try and put that together for a better life for the people.
The feeling that we get of helping people, we know that we're helping people, and the work is hard. It's hard work. And so with our volunteers, the community service workers, and our own selves, you know, staying here after hours, keeping it going, you feel it at the end of the day, but you know that you've done something wonderful for God's people.